Just your process of coming here. I was looking at it the other day. You guys have drafted somebody here 7 years in a row. Is that kind of a coincidence, or is that more of a because you start to see guys, you know them?
I think it's more of a coincidence, but it's more of the process. I mean, the college scouts, they go out, they do the work, tell you about the guys. Now we get an opportunity to see them in an environment that's outside of what their norm is, and so you get to find out a little bit more about them as players. So, but they get good players here, and we want to draft good players, and we get a feel for who they are when we see them at the Senior Bowl.
Last year probably was unusual because you took 6 players in the draft from here. That's probably not a normal thing. Was there anything different? Did you from last year's process?
No, there's nothing different. It was just part of the process. This is, again, the work that's done. Now you get a chance to see it. You get a chance to confirm it, and you visit with them again. You really get a good feel from the players because now you get those exposures to them. Senior Bowl conversation, pro day conversation, combine. So stack all those things together, but the Senior Bowl gives you a great exposure to them competing against the better players in the league.
When you guys have, the football seasons for most of these teams have been, long gone, and then they come here, and it was pretty hot yesterday and all that. Do you guys look at those intangible things like, hey, this guy kept himself in good shape, he's ready to go, he's having a good week?
Yeah, that's all a part of the process. Again, it's, when you hear these things at the school, okay, those people talk about it. Now, when you get an opportunity to see them compete, you get to see them in this different environment. It's just another layer of information that we get.
You've talked before how continuity is so important when you, especially on the coaching staff, of saying, all right, I know what they want, what they need, what they like and prefer and all that. Dan Quinn coming back, how not only is he a great coordinator, but how much does that help you guys going, all right, we kind of know the type of players he's looking for too?
Yeah, I just think the continuity, the longer you're together, the more you know each other, the more that you know what they're looking for, the little variants and nuances that they're looking for. So that's huge because we know what we're trying to get. The college guys go out, they know what we're doing defensively, offensively, but that opportunity and the way we communicate with the coaches, it's a big part of it.
Stephen and Jerry both said this week they don't have glaring needs, but they obviously have needs. Is that great for in your position when you're going into free agency and draft, knowing across the board, we can take best player available, we take best need, and all that stuff? That's pretty much always been the plan?
It's always been the plan. We want good football players, and you go through this process, and the more good football players you have, the more depth you have on your team, and the more competitive you can be in a 17, 20 game season.
One more. You drafted Tyler Smith last year. You knew he could be they called it a left side player. Could you ever imagine that he would play the season he had and move back and forth like he did and show the strength and all that?
Just a credit to the kid and who he is. We thought he had that internal fiber, and we put it to the test early. He stood up to it. Just couldn't be more proud of how he played and the way he's developed, and sky's the limit.
All right, it's time to go find another one?
It's time to go find another one, yes.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah. All right, we good?
Yeah.